Hey everyone. I really haven't done a YouTube video in quite a while, but I was recently in the market to purchase a new LCD TV with the launch of the PS4 right around the corner. So, and you know, I use YouTube a lot for the unboxings and reviews and whatnot, so I figured I'd do my own. I got a new TV to replace this bad boy, which is a 32-inch Samsung LCD TV, which I bought in 2008, and as far as I know, it was one of the first 32-inch TVs that had 1080p. So it's been a good run with it, but I figured out I should upgrade, you know, with the PS4 right around the corner. So you know, I did a lot of research and whatnot, and YouTube, going to Costco, ABS forums, that kind of stuff, and found a TV that I liked. The only thing is, YouTube, there was no video existing of, you know, the model that I wanted, so I figured I'd do an unboxing in case anyone was in the market for the same TV. The TV is the 50-inch Panasonic TC-L50E60. It was ranked as one of the better 50+ inch TVs on CNET.com. Not the best, but it was up there. I was actually in the market for the plasma TV that Panasonic makes, which is the S60. In particular, I wanted the one from Costco, the S64, which you know, had it had a better screen than the one that you can get on Amazon. But of course, I went to Costco. They didn't have the model anymore. It was discontinued. And while I was there, I found this TV, and I actually was really interested in the 58-inch one. But after doing some research and realizing 58 would just be absolutely enormous in my bedroom, I went with the 50 instead. So without further ado, start the unboxing. First thing you got right off the bat is I'm assuming this is for the mount, or the stand, and some AA batteries for the remote. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to unplug this guy. This is the stand. Pretty hefty stand. It's with plastic, some aluminum on the underside. But in the store it was really attractive. I mean, the one that Costco had on display, it was leaning a little, but 58-inch one didn't seem to have that issue. It was this one, but I figured that thing probably gets moved around and whatnot a lot while it's at the store. So remote control. Here's the part that really matters. If you're upgrading from a 32-inch TV, needless to say, it's quite the upgrade. So we got her set up. Before I plugged it in and turned it around, I wanted to give you a view of what the back side of the TV is, because it's always impossible to show that on a video. So first, on the right side of, well, this would be the right side of, you know, the back of the TV from where you'd be looking at it. You got the control panel. Basically, you got your menu key, your channels, volume, and your power. This is your power in right here, your AC in. If you look down here, this is the LAN adapter. Camera doesn't want to focus on it, but this is your LAN adapter. It does have built-in Wi-Fi. You have your 3 USB ports right there. Or not USB, sorry. HDMI. You got your Ethernet, your digital audio out, and your AV in. Your antenna or cable in. On the side, you do have 2 USB ports right here. That's pretty much it for the back. I'm going to plug it in, and then we're going to see what the picture looks like. Alright, so we have the TV all hooked up. One thing I do have to let you know is I'm recording this part of the video about 2 weeks after the other parts. I was editing my video earlier and was uploading to YouTube, and it was instantly blocked globally because of the footage I had from CBS. I was showing, over-the-air HD television, and they pretty much marked it as copyright infringement, so they wouldn't let me keep it up. So I just figured I'd make it easy, and instead of disputing it, considering there was only about a minute of footage on there, I just redo it with stuff that probably isn't going to get flagged. So first thing first, the video quality of this TV is absolutely amazing, especially compared to the last TV I was using. The blacks are black. I know CNET gave it one of the best ratings in terms of black level for an LCD TV. Not as good as a plasma, obviously. Plasmas are the best for that, but definitely gets a good rating in regards to that. So one thing I did not mention the other parts of my video was this clear bezel that's on the bottom of the TV. It adds a nice bit of style to the TV and makes it very sleek looking, and definitely think it was a nice touch. And second, I did not go over the thickness of the TV, which, as you can see in this part of the video, in this view, it's very thin. I think the bezel itself is about 2 inches, and then this added part back here adds another inch or so to that. So it's definitely a thin TV. Probably won't have any problems getting it to fit in your house anywhere. And the other thing I wanted to mention real quick was exactly how low this TV sits. It's pretty low, and I actually had a bit of an issue getting my TV and my PS3 on the dresser together because the PS3 would not fit under the TV. So I actually had to push the TV a little bit forward, and that allowed, it to fit that way. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on putting any kind of peripherals, cable boxes, sound bars, anything underneath the TV. You're most likely going to have to put it behind, just due to exactly how high this TV, or how low, I should say, it sits in regards to the stand. So, one thing I had to say is I'm actually using CNET's picture settings, which I can post below. The picture definitely looked great out of the box, but CNET does their calibration and makes settings that work best with the TV, and I've been using these settings for about 2 weeks now, and I'm completely happy with them. One thing I do want to mention is CNET settings use the cinema picture mode, which if you're also using this TV for gaming, in the advanced picture settings, there's it's there now, but that's weird. When I was using it initially, there was no game mode in the advanced picture settings. So I had to use one of the other settings. I believe there's like a home theater one, a standard, and let me go to it real quick. Home theater, cinema, standard, and vivid. I don't use vivid. It just makes everything look too bright, and it just doesn't look natural. But scratch that. Initially, I was having to use home theater mode for my gaming because that's the only place that the game mode option was brought up. But I see that it was fixed, and I definitely double checked that last time. I'm surprised, so I'm happy to know that. The other thing I want to mention is pushing the home button, will bring up this screen. It's basically a dashboard for your apps and whatnot. This is actually a customized one that I put together myself using my favorite apps. And if you push home one more time, you can actually go through and customize. So you can pick it so that the full TV opens. You can use one of Panasonic's built-in ones. You can't delete these, unfortunately. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And then you have the option of making your own. I made this one. for myself. And for the most part, this one always comes up when I'm using the TV. And then other thing I wanted to go over real quick was the apps. And, when I first got the TV, there was a lot more apps than this, but I went through and I deleted them, the ones that I didn't want. That's one good part about this, is you can delete whatever apps you don't want to use. And there are a ton of other apps in the VR market, and there's actually 10 new ones. That red circle up there, I think, means that there's 10 new apps that I haven't seen yet. So that's a good part of that. And it notifies you when there's new apps and whatnot. So to better drive home the point that this TV has, great picture quality, I'm actually playing the Avengers on my PS3 right now using the Amazon Prime Video. And, the picture quality, I cannot stress enough how good it is. I mean, movies, gaming, it does not matter. This TV just will blow you away. It doesn't, when I was researching TVs, this TV really didn't get a lot of attention. And it's primarily because the Vizio M is out there, which is a very budget-friendly TV that, has good picture quality. But it does have its downsides. And, that was the TV I was considering initially. But my friend has a 47-inch one, and the screen is just so glossy, and it's very distracting when you're watching in a bright room. I actually have recessed lighting you might be able to see on the screen right there. But when I'm actually sitting back on my bed, you can't see those lights. And let me see. I can actually try scooting back a little more. So, as you can see, there's no glare from those lights at all. My room's pretty bright right now. And, the picture quality is just so good. So, I mean, if you're at all considering a new TV in the range of like 50, 55 inches, there is a 58-inch version of this that I almost bought as well when I saw this at Costco, but I just thought it would look ridiculously big in my bedroom, so I stuck with the 50-inch one. But if you're considering it all, definitely give this one some thought. Go look at it at Costco if they have it. I guarantee you'll just fall in love with the picture like I did. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing really I can talk about. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, I mean, just feel free to leave me a message or comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I want to make sure that this TV gets some attention out there, and that's primarily why I did this, because there actually isn't one on YouTube right now of this same TV. So when people are researching TVs and whatnot, I want them to be able to consider this one because it is a good TV. So once again, thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave me a message or leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.